Hi, Algebra. So this is your week 6 worksheet. We didn't get to the word problem in our Zoom class today, so I'm making a video so that we can walk through part of it. So this last problem here, your word problem, it says a stone fell from the top of a cliff into the ocean. So top of our cliff to the ocean. In the air, it had an average speed of 16 meters per second. In the water, it had an average speed of 4 meters per second before hitting the seabed. The total distance from the top of the cliff to the seabed is 120 meters, and the stone's entire fall took 15 seconds. Okay, so A, it says define the variables. What does X represent? What does Y represent? Consider what are you solving for part C. So let's kind of look at what part C says. We're looking for how long did the stone fall in the air and how long did it fall in the water? So that's where we're going to see two different equations because I'm going to have an equation that tells me how long it took to fall in the air and how long it took to fall in the water. So right here, actually, if you look at your picture, it actually tells you X seconds and Y seconds. So we can go ahead and allow those to define my X and Y. So my X is going to represent seconds in the air. So seconds that it's falling in this air speed at 16 meters per second versus Y seconds in water. Okay. So then my system of equations to represent my scenario, that means I'm going to have 16 meters per second. If I multiply it by an X amount of seconds, that's going to tell me how far it fell in the air. And if I add it to my 4 meters per second times my Y seconds, that's going to tell me how far it fell in the water, which is equal to 120 when we add it all together, right? So if I did 16x plus 4y, that's going to equal to distance, okay? However, if I just take my y seconds and my x seconds, I know that's equal to 15. So x plus y equals 15. So at this point, I've set you up with your variables. I've set you up with your systems of equations. So go ahead and try that these equations to create your graph and solve for how many seconds the stone fell in the air and how many seconds the stone fell in the water. If you have any other questions, make sure you email me, and good luck.